Hello everyone, my name is General Fancy Pants, and welcome back to the Swapper. When we last left off, we finished up the planetary survey area, and now here we are in the high security labs, which, as you can see, I kind of went through a room. I was recording, and then for whatever reason the game sound wasn't recording, so there was a memory terminal here, which I will read to you guys right now, if I can figure out how to get there. There we go. And it was this one here, this log number 10, emergency evac number 2. This morning, the last senior crew member disengaged the lockdown on the highest security labs and relocated us all here. The labs are well shielded, and the doors are sealed tight. Everyone's hoping we've not been followed here by whatever it is that's killing us. Sam Cook. So this is kind of a little bit of a hub room. There's a kind of one of those big teleporters where you can teleport all around the ship. Going this way is Xeno research, and down there is sample containment metaphysics. But the lady told us to go to the airlock, so that's where I'm going to head to right now. If I can get there. Come on, come on. There you go. Okay. So it looks like we are in laboratory access, and let's get the elevator down here so we can explore that hatch. Alright, so now, as you can see, we're kind of floating in free space right now, and we will need to get to that hatch right up there if I can get to it on my cursor. Wow, won't even let me do it. Okay. Anyway, we need to get to the hatch to the right there. And like the last time, we need to use our swapper gun to get there. And hitting those rocks is instant death. See if I can get there somewhat successfully. Alright, and we are now in the airlock. Okay, so let's see what's going on over here. Log number 15, okay, so we missed a bunch of them. That's alright though. Hopefully, anyway, that's alright. Transit Order Watcher, Sample Number 1, Specimen Profile. The Head Watcher is a vast watcher specimen, the first to be discovered on Cori 5. It exhibits far more active neurological activity than the rest, seeming to function as a kind of group communications hub. The sample is being relocated to the Mind Science Laboratory, Sector 2, for extended observation following red-flagged radiological activity. Transit order. Weight 112 tons. Transit limitations. Due to extreme weight and dimensions, sample is unfit for teleport. Transit method. 0G, station exterior. Sample to be towed with guide ropes. Transit route. Research sample containment. Airlock, station exterior, airlock, gravity control, mind science laboratory. Alright, so somewhere around here there's a...
You made it. Good show, but we're running out of time. Dennett and I, we underestimated the Watchers. We have to stop them. Looks like gravity control's inactive. Get it online and come help me here.
Okay. So we need 30. Alright, so we basically need to go back then to where we just were, because we don't have enough orbs, so we do have to go through those other areas before I can continue on here, which is fine, no problem. We'll just take this teleporter and teleport right back to here, so it'll save us a lot of time. Let's start with Xeno research then.
This is where we developed the device in your hands. We looked at the way the Watchers communicate and built a delivery system for it. To be frank with you, we didn't know what on earth it was at first. It turns out it swaps people's souls about.
That seems really, really... something you probably don't want to mess with too much, I'm assuming. Alright, so what's here? Okay, so we're going to do these. These are puzzles, I know this for sure. So these three right here are puzzles. So let's start with this one up here. Pretty sure these are puzzles. Yeah, there's an orb. So this one takes you up here, but we can't swap across that red light. Man, I don't remember this puzzle, actually. I don't remember this one at all. Okay. Can I swap to him? I can. Okay, I kind of see what I think I see what I need to do here. Now I make one right there. Go back down. Swap. Swap. Move off of there. And swap to that guy. And we're done. So the whole thing about the swapping the souls about, I mean, that's kind of crazy when you really think about it. Which means that basically I'm just moving my soul around probably hundreds of people at this point with how many times I've swapped. Or hundreds of clones anyway. Kind of interesting prospect. Log 11, Swapper Research Interests. Team B report. Discovering what the swapper did was easy. Our new research priority is to work it out how. I believe that it is synthesizing some part of the Watcher's telepathic communication. Somehow it is able to relocate raw consciousness while leaving the physical body intact. To understand the device, and perhaps consciousness itself, we must understand the Watchers. Dr. Chalmers. And I think actually the lady that's been talking to us is Dr. Chalmers, if I remember correctly. So she's the one that's kind of running around and asking us to do stuff and things, so... How long has it been like this? And not like the Great Chain before? And the Great Chain, of course, is them being on the planet, I'm assuming, and being all together. Alright, let's see. What's this puzzle all about? Alright, so we move this. Okay. Okay. So basically we need to make a guy up there. Ooh, okay. This might be trickier than I think. Shoot. Alright. I think I had the right idea. Again, I'm not sure if this is the most efficient way or if this is the right way, but this is how I'm doing it, so... I figure if it works, then why not? Alright. We are 28, so we're 2 away from getting 30.
The problem has always been, no matter how far you dig down into the human brain, you'll never identify something that is consciousness. But the Swapper has taught us that the mind is some fundamental part of the universe which is not thought, and which we can now control.
Okay. Let's see. So we need... Whoa. Not sure what's going on with my... what happened there, but... I'm not sure why my computer is slowing down so much, but... hopefully it won't be too much of a problem. Let's see, how do I... Because he's gonna fall off. Okay, that wasn't very nice. I'll admit it. How do I get... I suppose once... Because we can swap to him now. We can make a clone up there. Can't make a clone anymore. We have to somehow figure out how to... We need a clone right there. Oh, this won't be so bad actually. So we still have one more clone. There. Now if I can... Ooh. I need to like... Do I have one more clone yet? Okay, good, I do. If I can just eke it in without hitting that red light, we'll be good. There we go. Getting a little worried there that I wouldn't be able to make it. Okay, and I think that does it for Xeno technology research. So now we have enough to go through there, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep exploring this area right down here, because why not? Log number 12, accident report. Casualties, Albert Petrovich and Diana Moss. Ranking crew member statement. Petrovich and Moss volunteered to take part in the first test engagement of the swapping core between individual crew members. The procedure was conducted safely. However, both crew members immediately reported extensive memory loss, meaning it has been impossible to verify whether a swap actually took place or not. With a little more time, we believe we can correct for the memory loss and complete the experiment successfully. Commander's assessment. A complete ban on all testing of the swapper device between individual crew members is to take effect immediately. I understand your safety record for use of the device between cloned subjects remains untarnished. Consider yourselves fortunate that this avenue of research remains open to you. Okay, so the first experiment wasn't very successful. And we have one more puzzle to solve over here. This one looks like it might be a doozy of a puzzle, but we'll see. Okay, I'm assuming that right up there. Yep, that opens up the door. And we're all out of clones. There we go. Now we have a couple more to use, or at least one more anyway. Okay, so we need a guy up there. And he should be safe so long as we move to the left. I'm all out of clones, that's right. Okay. Okay, so let's try this again. Or can we sneak a clone in there? Can't quite sneak. Okay, what did that light do exactly? Oh, that opened up the door. Okay. So we do need someone there. Unless there's a way of getting rid of them. So we can do this with apparently 3 clones. There we go. That'll do it. Just had to think about it a little bit. Okay, so we got that one. Okay. Let's head back up. Let's head into metaphysics. Actually, let's not head into metaphysics. Well, I don't know. Should I, or should I keep following what they want me to do? Looks like all this does is just open up a teleport machine.
Non-human organics purged. Attention. Access to metaphysics via sample containment is restricted to qualified empiricists.
Okay, so actually I know this area, I remember this one. So these teleports take you into other places to get more orbs. So I'm going to follow, I'm going to follow the path that they'd like me to take. Which I can do by doing that. So in the next episode, I will... Well, first let's get up there. Okay. So we have a new, basically, thing to work with, which is gravity. A watcher cannot be ended. A watcher always is. There is only disconnection from the chain. Okay. What is destruction? Is it like being changed?
You're here. Good. This is the first watcher we ever discovered. The head. It sorts, filters, and distributes the thoughts of every watcher in broadcast range. It also kills the crew.
Oh, okay.
They're like every other living being in that respect. You corner them, and the defense mechanisms kick in. Very effective. Something in the air. We probably have a few hours to live.
Well.
Unfortunately, these things are practically indestructible. There's no time to jettison them all and nowhere to run. You're going to have to engage it with a swapper device and take control.
How in the heck am I going to do that?
Once the watcher mind is in your body, it'll be harmless. Once you're in there, just try to keep it together until I can come and pull you out. I wish you luck, but honestly, it should be straightforward enough.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Get away from that thing. That isn't going to work.
The heck?
There's only one way to do this, and it's mine.
Okay. Was that the head? I mean, that's a pretty impressive looking thing. Kind of reminds me of like the Easter Island heads a little bit. Or the statues, if you know what I'm talking about. If not, look it up. It's very interesting, actually. Log number 16. Ethics of Brain Science. Dr. Chalmers, the brain specimens are donated by terminal patients and kept alive in a nutrient-rich gel. We offer them life. They allow us to learn from them. Dr. Dennett, Dr. Chalmers is quite aware of the existing ban on testing the swapper device between crew members and is seeking to circumvent it by testing on people who cannot complain. The doctor is practicing consensual slavery. Dr. Chalmers, I'm practicing the prolonging of life for a good cause. You'd make the same choice in their situation. Dr. Dennett, you don't know enough about that device to make any such claim. None of your theories account for the empirical evidence. Some of them break the law of conservation of energy. Dr. Chalmers, Yet with no amount of physical explanation can you communicate to me what it is like to see red, to feel pain, to be afraid of death. Why, if all we are is nuts and bolts, we may as well consider the computer alive. Your account is missing the magic, and when the cards are down, mine is simply easier to believe. Okay, so yeah, there's a little bit of moral and more ethical, what is alive, what is not, what is feeling and all that. Are we safe? Has the other mind changed again? I don't know, who is the other mind? Okay. Alright. I'm gonna travel down here. I'm gonna wrap up the video while we're traveling here, because this episode has gone on far too long.
Extrapolating from your behavior thus far, I can only conclude that you're hopelessly deranged. Very well. Head towards control. I'll see if I can't come up with some common ground.
Are we going home? Where does this take me? Okay, so next time we will continue exploring the Theseus, and
Well, I had hoped to reason with you, but trusting others to see sense is how we ended up like this. No, I won't ask you to examine the evidence and pick a side, only that you act in your own self-interest. I am going to land this station on the planet below. Unless you detach the solar panels first, Theseus will be destroyed.
okay. Does it understand yet? I do not believe so. Okay, so next time we will keep exploring. We have a lot to go yet, so I'll see you guys next time on the Swapper. Until then.